Hey everyone, welcome to the Experience Point. Last week was a huge week for the Total War franchise. If you're not familiar, take your Age of Empires with your battles and your soldiers, and your civilization with your building and your economy and your religion and your big world map, and you smash them together. Best of both worlds, huge real-time conflicts with all of the political and economical and fun kind of empire management on a big world map. Historically based, each game usually covers a certain time of human history, real human history. The reason last week was big is they announced Total War Attila, which is their last big release, a huge DLC for that. Also, a big trailer for their next and first basically voyage into the non-historical realm in Total War Warhammer. We got to see the campaign map for the first time and some really cool things there. So, you got to check these out. This is Experience Point is covering Total War. So, whoa, it's awesome. Anyway, we'll do the whole intro and I'll be right back. So first, we're going to take a look at the big DLC release for Total War Attila. It's called The Age of Charlemagne. Check out the trailer.
Sega. There have been many kings before you. Many names. Many titles. Men who rose from nothing. Men who risked all that they love to lead by honor and virtue and inspire the common man. Do you think you're different? Somehow chosen. Who gave you the right to rule? It wasn't the people. It wasn't God. It was you.
Okay, so as you see that, I'm going to quickly go over just a little bit of who Charlemagne is. The reason that he's so important is because he was kind of the first man post-Rome after the fall of the empire. So this is in the 8th century, so the 700s, kind of the beginning of the medieval ages. And he was sort of the first king to bring most of Western Europe together under a single banner. In fact, he was named the first Holy Roman Emperor because there was a Holy Roman Empire. Not the Rome that you're thinking of, not the Rome, gladiators and all that. That's all gone. Very, very different. This is the beginning of the heavily Christian medieval times, which brought so much violence and death. And mainly Charlemagne, you converted or you died. That was his thing. Now, he wasn't just a pure barbarian, though he was very barbaric in his nature. He had a lot to do, like I said, with kind of creating Western European culture as we kind of know it today, because he brought so many countries together. He ruled most of France and Germany, little bits of Spain, far up north into the Netherlands. So he had a really large empire. So this is really cool because the reason I really like this, obviously, it's a little bit further ahead of time than the fall of Rome, which is kind of where Attila has been taking place. So we should see, ever so slight advancements in technology. So that's gonna be kind of cool, kind of the beginning of knights, armored knights. So I'm excited to see that. Also, I'm hoping this is sort of their precursor into a medieval 3. That's total theory. So anyway, that's kind of my analysis. This comes out December 10th. It's going to have a zoomed up campaign map of Europe. So we'll see what this is all about. All right, so now that we've kind of covered the basis of Age of Charlemagne and what we're looking forward to there, next is probably what most people consider the bigger news, which is Total War Warhammer. Huge trailer. You get to see a lot of the campaign map. So let's take a look at that trailer now.
Almighty Grimgor Ironhide. It troubles me to trouble you. While you're thinking. But the lads are wondering who's next. What about Angrim's lot? Those ginger stunties down at the Slayer Keep. It's a bit of a slog, but it'll be worth it. Umis then? I bet those pretty little cities burn lovely. Building there, bigger and spikier than normal. Time to move, boss. Time to fight. Give the order. Yeah, the order. Say it.
All right. Wow. Okay. So there's a lot to look at in this trailer. The main and biggest news of this trailer is the campaign map, and it's just beautiful. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. Take a look. Look, that's live at the campaign map right now. The dragon flying over. There are military units, so those stand for a single army, and here's a city or some kind of barracks for the orcs here. And of course, we see Ironhide here. Grimgor Ironhide is one of the a general basically. I just love this moment where we kind of see him for the first time, and this little bro comes up and it's like, I don't know. I love the personality that we get. It's not something you generally get with a Total War game. So this should be really cool. Now, what he's talking about here, how he's talking about how, the boys are itching for a fight, that's actually going to be in the gameplay. As the orcs, you cannot sit around for very long. It's not like you're playing as the Empire, or maybe even, other like elven races, things like that, where, you're more classic city building. Oh, there's the map again. Look at this. Look at all the detail, fortresses, bridges, tunnels. And right now he's basically talking about all the different people that can attack. Here's the dwarves. So look, it's just beautiful, so detailed, and just looks so much more stuff to look at. And here's the battle between the Empire and the orcs here. This just looks so cool, these huge orcs and giants and everything. And then here we are with this dragon flying over. And this is all campaign map here. See, so there's a city. They're attacking the city. And then, of course, back into real time. So they're kind of showing you the jump between the real time and the actual campaign map itself. So boom, back into the campaign map. And they're talking about the, where I think we're about to see Chaos Warriors here in a moment. But God, it's just unbelievable. So I'm so excited to see it's nice to actually see that, because the campaign map is always a big deal. It's where you spend like 90% of your time in Total War. So it's really important that they nail it and make it feel like a real fantasy world. And I think they're doing a great job of that so far. And I love how he just he's like, yeah, let's kill him. Get him, boss. And he just kills him. And then gets ready and roar to war. It's going to be really sick. So yeah, that's basically, it's almost like a faction introduction, really, in the sense. So that is Total War Warhammer, the newest trailer. We will most assuredly see more soon for its eventual release next year in April. So I hope you guys got to see a lot and learn a lot if you haven't been already paying attention. I'm so excited for both of these titles. Obviously, next week, Age of Charlemagne is coming out. I'll definitely be picking that up, and I'll let you guys know how I like it, because I think it looks really cool, and it's such a unique and important time period. Plus, you've already heard my theory, so hopefully that's true. But we'll find out soon enough, and I will see you guys next time on The Experience Point. Later.